mental health, right? Big advocate for it, big advocate about talking about it, big advocate for being vulnerable and honest and not kind of holding things in or bottling things up and just being honest about where you are. So based on where you've been, based on what you've experienced, based on what we've talked about today, now, today, this very moment, Beth Cardy, are you happy?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm more happy.
Tell me a little bit about
that. I'd say I'm more happy than I have ever been in my life. I think obviously having on my way to financial freedom, a lot of people say that money doesn't buy you happiness. It absolutely does. And not in a selfish way. I think in a way where I'm able to do the things that I want to do. You know, you can do good with money. You don't have to have it all for yourself. And as I said, I want to be able to retire my mum and kind of leave a legacy. And my sisters also, because I've got 2 sisters that will be able to benefit from that. But that makes me happy. And being able to have that time with my loved ones and with my friends and travelling and doing the things I want to do, yeah, of course that makes me happy, 100%.
Cool. What would you say, just kind of finishing up, what would you say to people out there who are giving it their all, trying their best, they've got this dream, they've got a vision, and they're kind of trapped in this universe of looking on social media, looking around them, pedestalizing people, thinking that they're the only one who's struggling, and kind of beating themselves up. And, you know, property in particular, as can any business, be a very, very lonely place. And I think when you're sitting at home, just you in front of your computer, kind of aimlessly trying to look for a deal, and then you're on social media and everyone just seems to be just, you know, setting the world on fire and driving around in fast cars. And you know, what would you say to that person who's listening to this now, who's thinking, well, you know, good for you, Beth, you know, I'm glad you got everything, you know, I'm in the shit here, you know, I've got no money, you know, my relationship's gone down the toilet, I don't know which way to turn, and everyone else seems to be doing great, you know, good for you.
Just keep going. Surround yourself with the right people. Remove yourself from those people telling you can't do it, those toxic people. Network, go to networking events because they're free. And just telling everybody what you're doing. I mean, I have a lot of people that approach me to say, I want to be doing what you're doing. Like, can you mentor me? And I just say, well, but you have got the ability to do that yourself. Just get off your backside and keep going, because actually, as a lot of people say, all those no's lead you to a yes. And you will get your first deal and it will happen. And like myself, you know, I didn't have any money. I didn't have money for fuel. Like, I was just making it work and saving up and making sure I could get to do certain things with that money. And then in the end, look where I've kind of come because off the back of that, having those conversations with people. Like, now I've got a 6-figure business within 6 months. It happens, and I'm someone who's got there, but just keep going and just believe in yourself and it will happen.